Hi, I'm Doug. I'm a wildfire scientist at the UK Centre for Ecology and Hydrology, and I'm going to be talking about a report we have published looking at the major wildfires across the world last year, including the big fires we had in LA, the Pantanal and the Congo Basin, and the Amazon. For the State of Wildfires report, which is the second report of its kind, we use advanced modelling and observational techniques to identify where the biggest fires happened, what their impacts were, what caused them, how much climate change played a role, how much people played a role, and how likely they will happen again in the future. So the report looks at how much bigger the fires were because of human-caused climate change, and we found that the area burned by these fires is much larger and much more destructive. So the Los Angeles wildfires, for example, were 25 times larger because of climate change, but LA wasn't the only place that saw big fires last year. We had big fires in the Pantanal last year, which could have been 30 times bigger because of climate change. So the way climate change affects these fires is it makes things obviously hotter and drier, so with these more heat waves and drought-prone conditions, we see much more of these bigger fires. But it also affects how the vegetation grows, and vegetation is what makes the fuel for fires to grow and become so big. Some of our research shows that human effects on the landscape, agriculture and water extraction, which makes the wetlands a lot less wet and a lot more drier, also plays a role, and it can make these fires bigger as well. These fires can affect people's lives in lots of different ways. Can be through pollution, which can affect people a long way away. Can be from the loss of homes, can affect homelessness rates in the area, and it has big damage to the economy as well. We had 8 billion tonnes of CO2 emissions from fires last year. That's 10% higher than the long-term average, a lot of that coming from tropical forests like the Amazon. So this probably means we need to take action on climate change, but still the most effective way we can reduce future fire risk is by managing our emissions and limiting global warming as much as we can. We're therefore urging countries to commit to more emissions cuts at COP30 in Brazil this November, but also to start thinking about how to adapt to a world with more fire in it.